go over chapter, or unit 2, and start unit 3, if I can. Tomorrow I have a quiz. He's gonna, I think the Gus just trying to talk to you. Okay, so you guys, let's go to page, so I emailed you the answers for page 22. And I hope, yesterday, when I looked at the work that you did, I thought, I should have explained before you did this. Because I see it was confusing. But after we talked about it in class, I felt like you probably understand. So I just emailed, thank you. I just emailed the answers for exercise, whatever that is on page 22. I would like for you to check your own work because I feel like I spend a lot. On A grade, yeah. So on the calendar, yeah, I do everything on calendar, but I don't send messages usually. But I just put it under calendar, and you can see the answers. So if you had a mistake on page 22, you can see the correct answers. And again, I felt like once I talked about it, you all understood, but I gave you the homework without explaining a good process to figure it out. All right, so I think that's it. I'm going to go to page 24, and then I like to go to page 31, and then I have an assignment, and I like to start the next chapter. So page 24.
Teacher.
Yes?
Tomorrow we have a quiz or this?
Tomorrow we have a quiz. So this is how it might sound. Solomon, you might say, tomorrow, you would say, do we have a quiz or test tomorrow? The big thing is making a question. Do we have? Because you're giving me a choice.
Do we have?
Now, here's how it will work. This book has like, it's broken into units. So unit 1 is about present tense. Unit 2 is about past tense. Unit 3 is future tense. You saw that coming. Present, past, and future. When we will have a quiz for unit, well, we've taken some quizzes for unit 1. We'll have a quiz for unit 2 and a quiz for unit 3, but then we'll have a big test for 1, 2, and 3. And it's good because if I just focus on a unit at a time and see if you have problems, I can try to help you before we take the big test. But once we take a test, it's good to show me that you understand the difference between present and past and future, and future and present. So this is how we'll have to do it. But first I have to break it down into smaller parts to make sure we figure out our problems.
Can we take all the quizzes before the test so we can know mistakes?
Yes, yeah, I can give this, yes, in fact, I don't have anything, I guess I'd rather just go ahead and give this to you, but I'm not sure 100% if I have the other one. But I don't mind just giving this to you. So I know I just collected this, but I'll just give it back to you, okay? Okay, well here, if you, at the end of class, you can grab it and help you to study. I try to give things that are similar to what we do in our book, so at least that you'll have another reference point, not just one, but 2. Okay, so page 24, I would like to give you these answers. I trust you guys to do the work. I'm not always asking you for your answers because I figure if this is important to you, you'll do it. Okay? So you had to find 8 mistakes. I would like to tell you the mistakes and why they're mistakes. I know number 1 is done for you, the first mistake, but let's talk about why it's a mistake. Like how we know. So this chapter, unit 2, is a lot on past tense verbs. So the first mistake that they have here is in line 1. and it's at the end of the sentence, and it's the words, Jim and I are married 6 months. But you can't say are married, you can say we are married, stop. But if you say 6 months as of today, that is talking about past to present. 6 months talks about like when you got married, the beginning. For that reason, we have to use present perfect. And the word marry, you don't keep, that action was only a 1-day thing. You don't keep getting married over and over every day. So that is present perfect. So you can say, we have been married, or in this case, yeah, we have been married for 6 months. We are married, stop. We have been married. Do you understand the difference between those two?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, let's go on. Your next mistake is in line 4. Does everyone see it? It says the first word in line 4 is the word married. But go to the very end. When it says, yeah, my life was or had been like. But do you know why? Oh, wait, you have to change the word has been, because we're not connecting past to the present, and it's not indefinite past. I'll write this on the board, okay? Okay, let me explain. If I show you this, I really think you're gonna understand. This one says, this is line 4, okay? And it says has been. Now, has been is present perfect. We use present perfect for one of 2 situations. Situation 1 is connect past to present, but a lot of times when we use that, we have words like for or since, but not only those words, but other words like it. Up to now, so far, you've heard other ones. And the second situation that we use present perfect is indefinite past. And indefinite past means we don't know when it happened. This is a mistake because we are not connecting past to the present. And it's not indefinite past. How do we know it's not connecting past to the present? Because it says here, I realize now how lonely and then it says before. No, I'm sorry, it's the line before, I'm sorry, let me go back. It says, when I remember what my life has been like before we were married, well, here it is. This is the important part. Before we were married. Look, when you see this part, we're married, this tells us it's past. But we're talking about life before we were married. We are married now, but before we were married, before we got married, it's all about past. But because this is before, meaning this is the second, this is past, but it finished. Because this word before is used for sequence. It means things are finished and they don't continue. If I say, I woke my husband up before I got out of bed. Those are finished actions. I woke my husband up, wake up, finished waking him up, and then I got out of bed. I woke up, it's a finish. I cannot say, I have woken my husband up before I go to bed. I can't because I'm not connecting past to the present. Also, it's not, do you understand that one though? If you don't, I can explain better. It's also not indefinite past because I got a time. This means it's not this, and I'm not connecting past to present. These are finished actions. This one happened first, this one happened second. This is a finished, and this is the second finished. We were married on one day, but before that point, it's a limited time. Now, we can have 2 choices here. I will tell you the 2 choices. See this word, this, has been. Your main verb, the one that has the meaning, is it the has or the been? The one that carries the meaning? Do you know?
B.
Yes. This just tells us together, has or have plus V3 tells us the meaning, it tells us present perfect. This one carries the meaning, because I could say has gone, and now the meaning is here.